around to see if I can find some spots that need a little more pickup. But it's a little bit of a chilly day here in Memphis as I'm out walking. I forgot to sign in, so let me go back. Signing in on the volunteer sheet. Don't want to show anybody else's name, so I'm just going to sign. So I am in this amazing community center, the climbing community, as you can see behind me. Welcome to Memphis Reimagined, a captivating YouTube channel documenting the heartfelt journey of me, a woman returning to my hometown after 34 years. Join us as we rediscover Memphis through fresh eyes, exploring its rich culture, vibrant neighborhoods, and dynamic community. From nostalgic reunions to new beginnings, each episode offers an uplifting blend of nostalgia, discovery, and personal growth. Get ready to laugh, learn, and fall in love with Memphis. Hello everyone, this is Angela, and welcome. If you've not joined me before, I am a native of Memphis, Tennessee, and I have returned to my hometown after 34 years away. And I just want to really spend time talking about the transition back to Memphis, as well as highlight all of the amazing, positive, good things about Memphis. I am on my way now to Memphis Rox, R-O-X, and I'm really looking forward to stopping in. I saw a news story on this organization that has created a community center of sorts that has rock climbing in a South Memphis neighborhood, and that is something that I'm just surprised to even hear about. And they were on the news and they were talking about the community center and the whole concept.
6/10 of a mile, make a slight right
Sorry.
turn onto I-55 south.
I have to use the GPS, okay? I know Memphis. However, I don't know the Memphis that I, knew back in the day. So I know major streets and common places that I've gone, but there are other things I still need to use the GPS. So sorry if you hear my
Make a
GPS.
slight right turn onto I-55
So
south.
what they're doing is a couple of things, right? They have the rock climbing, and I'm going to share information about the facility, and hopefully if you've not gone, you'll try and go and be supportive. They also have a community center, again, trying to really encourage the neighborhood more. And they also do cleanup in the city of Memphis twice a month. And today is one of their days to get out and do cleanup. And they ask for volunteers to come out and do that. They also use volunteers throughout the week for other things within the community center. And I guess the rock climbing. I don't know. I'll find out when I get there.
Onto I-240 east.
But I really wanted to go just to check it out and to share it with you all as an example of some of the goodness that's going on in Memphis. One thing that I've noticed and one thing that I've heard consistently is the trash, and how the streets of Memphis really have more trash than they probably should have. And I think that requires us to do our part individually, and to hold people accountable more. If when we see it, I don't know what we can do, but we got to figure out something, because where did the sensibility go when it comes to trash? You just can't throw trash out the window. And I've seen it just over and over again, and seeing the
keep right onto exit 6B to I-240 north.
will happen within the city, but
Keep right onto I-240 West.
people just, you know, leaving trash everywhere is just unsettling. I'm sorry, I had to clear my throat a little bit. And oh, by the way, I try to be the most focused and editing and doing all of those things. And I realized, you know what? I've been doing a lot of work on videos over the last couple of years. And I see so many people with videos where there's no editing. So forgive me. Typically, I would try not to be this distracted with so many different things going on. And I also try to edit out my little all those things. But I just, you know what? We're being raw and real right here in Memphis. That's what we're doing. So again, I'm on my way to the Memphis Rox, and it is in South Memphis community, and they're doing volunteer cleanup today. So I was just sharing with you my thoughts and concerns around trash around the city, even tires. And what is that all about? I've seen so many tires on the side of the roads. It's just interesting to me to see this, and knowing that I grew up in this city, and I grew up knowing that, you know, you shouldn't be a litter bug, right? There used to be signs up all around about littering and the fines for littering. I don't know if those signs are still up. Maybe I should go around and look for them. They probably are, and people are ignoring them. But I think we can do better in our city. And if there's an opportunity to try and find a way to help, let's do it. I know it's not your responsibility necessarily to clean up behind someone else, but there are organizations that are truly putting forth effort to help. So we're going to go check them out today and see what they have. So I've made it to the Memphis Rox location, and it looks like the cleanup has already gotten going as I've been driving. Hello, how are you? Hey, can I ask you something? So, can I ask you something? So, I am recording, if you don't mind.
What are you recording?
I am Dr. Angela Crutchfield, and
Angela.
hey, you are.
Yeah.
I am. I did a search on YouTube one day, and I was so frustrated that my hometown was only viewed as negative. And I just relocated back here after 34 years.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So I am looking to just find the good things that are going on. And I saw the news story about Memphis Rox. Had never heard of it, so I'm kind of mind blown by it. And then saw that people were going to be volunteering today, because one of my concerns is that the city is not clean the way it used to be.
Right.
So with that said, why are you out here today?
Giving back to my community. I think it's important for us to get outside of our comfort zone and come into the inner part of Memphis and make it better.
I agree.
There are a lot of people who sit in their chairs, point at the television and say, well, that shouldn't be happening. Well, I think it's good for you to get off your chair, get off your butt, get out here and make a difference.
I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you taking time to chat with me. All right. Let's head inside.
This is Compass Midtown. Oh, Compass.
I forgot to sign in, so let me go back. Signing in on the volunteer sheet.
And to catch up real quick, we're basically just following this map here today. Here's those Memphis Rox. There's the main road. We're staying.
I'm about to volunteer. Well, this is Daniel, right?
Yeah, my name is Daniel Arnold. I work with Memphis Rox. We're a nonprofit climbing and community center in Memphis, Tennessee. We're here today for an amazing community cleanup volunteer event. We have a lot of volunteers sign up to come out and help clean up the community and add some beautification to the South Memphis Soulsville area. We offer volunteer memberships at our gym as an access point. If you don't have the monetary means to purchase a monthly membership, you can volunteer 5 hours per month and earn the next month's membership to the gym at no cost. Once again, we are a community center, so we're all about providing resources and points of access, not barriers.
I love it. This is blowing my mind, seriously. When I drove up just to see this sitting over here on Macklemore, yeah. It just blows my mind, so I'm excited.
It's a very underserved, disenfranchised community. We are in a food desert. We also have a cafe inside of our gym that focuses on healthy food options like smoothies, fresh wraps, salads, things like that as well.
I love it. One question. If you were to use one word up to 5 words to describe Memphis, what is that for you?
Whew. This whew, count one word?
1 to 5. I'll take you up to 5.
Beautiful, chaotic, damn good food.
that works. I love it. That is good, Daniel. Thank you so much. So I am in this amazing community center. The climbing community, as you can see behind me, that's probably a little bit backwards for you, so we're going to turn. So I have my trash bag and I have my little guide, my little map. I am on Macklemore and heading over to start grabbing some trash as best I can here on Macklemore. So my bag is getting pretty full here as we're out walking the neighborhood on Macklemore. Just ahead of me, as you can see on both sides, large group of volunteers out doing cleanup. I think it's so awesome. And as you can see, volunteers who are out today taking care of this community, and I think it's amazing. It's so interesting to me because directly, and I'm sure I have to check in with my mother to make sure this is accurate, but I believe the very first place we lived, or where I was when I was a baby, I believe we lived on Macklemore, if I'm not mistaken, before we moved to the home that I actually grew up in. I was a baby, and I even think I may have some video of that, of me during that time, or a picture or something. Maybe I can drop that in here if I find it. But this is just so interesting to me that people are taking the time out to come in this neighborhood in South Memphis and doing a beautification and trying to clean up. And I just wish we could get this going in all communities. I'm sure it probably is. Since I'm just coming back to Memphis, I don't know. So I look forward to finding out what others are doing. But I am looking forward to helping out today. So let me get off this and go to work. So it looks like I'm going to have to walk a little bit further to do some pickup of trash because there have been so many volunteers out here already close to the community center, Memphis Rox, that there's not a lot for me to pick up. So I'm going to keep walking and go a little bit further down to see if I can find some spots that need a little more pickup. But it's a little bit of a chilly day here in Memphis as I'm out walking. And this place is located right across the street from Soulsville, USA, Stax Records. So the Stax Music Academy is here. These are things that I had no idea we had going on in Memphis right now. So there's the Stax, it looks like Museum and Music Academy, which I think is amazing. All right, so I caught up with the group, and who am I with?
I'm Darielle Bradley.
Hi, Darielle Bradley. I am Dr. Angela Crutchfield, and I have relocated back to Memphis after 34 years.
Okay.
And I'm trying to show the positive things about Memphis because I did a YouTube search, and all I found was negative things about Memphis when I searched Memphis. So you are out volunteering today with Memphis Rox. Why are you out here today?
I'm out here with my job. I work for Southern Glaziers Wines and Spirits.
Okay.
And we have volunteer opportunities, so I decided to come on out. I love my job. My job represents the community. My job always gives us positive things to do within our community. My job has supported me during the time of my ill mother, and now that she's okay, I got her out
Is this your
here
mom?
volunteering.
Hey,
with us,
Mom. How are you?
Deborah.
Hey, Miss Deborah Bradley. Good. I'm so happy to see you out here today. Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
so
I love it.
Doing our best to keep Memphis clean, and I honestly think that there are a lot of good things that's going on in Memphis. I think a lot of people in our community do not know what all events that Memphis Parks has to offer. Memphis is a city that has parks all over. So, whether you got kids or if you just want to get out, there is a park somewhere nearby.
Oh my God. You know why I love that so much? I'm a lifestyle coach for women.
Yeah.
And one of the key things that I talk about is connecting wholeness to nature. And I
Yeah.
do a lot of videos from parks, and I do coaching from parks. So to hear you say that, I'm like, yes, I love it.
And I am one of the ladies. I attend all 3 free yoga classes, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, that Memphis Parks has to offer.
At which parks?
So I know
Do they have the yoga?
There's yoga on the river. That's on the river every Tuesday. I believe it's from 6 to 7.
I didn't know that.
There's another yoga class that is out. I don't know the specific name.
Yeah.
But if you follow Memphis Parks and the city of Memphis on Instagram, you will be in tune with what all free events this city has to offer, and they're fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
If I were to ask you to give me one, no more than 5, 1 to 5 words to describe Memphis for you, what would you say?
I say family, because one of the main reasons I came here was to support my granddad. He just turned 82 years old, and all the family that's around is either gone or deceased, so I came to kind of support him.
Okay.
I would say unpredictable, because
I think I like that.
you cannot predict what is going on in Memphis.
Right.
I will say there are some things that you would not even suspect to happen. So, I'm going to say unpredictable because that can be a good or a bad thing.
Right.
I would say community, because even though there are some crime things that happen, the only thing that you will know about is what the news has to show you.
That's right.
The news is not always showing you how there are over 100 people gathering, men and women, to go to yoga every Tuesday. So I'll say community, and I'll say history, because there's a lot of great history in this city. It's a lot of things to uncover, rather than just I don't know, the main things like Elvis and Beale Street. There's a lot more history.
She is just validating what I'm doing here, and I cannot wait to show you all more of the history, more of the goodness, because Memphis is an awesome place. This is my hometown, and I'm happy to be back here and happy to meet amazing people like this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. that was pretty cool. So a good day of volunteering with the Memphis Rox group and